Paul Hogan was born on October 8, 1939, in the small outback town of Lightning Ridge, New South Wales, Australia, a place famed for its opal mining and rugged frontier spirit. Growing up in a working-class environment during the aftermath of the Great Depression and World War II, Hogan experienced humble beginnings that shaped his humor and resilience. While little is documented about his parents or early family life, the hardships of rural life helped forge his down-to-earth personality. These formative years instilled in him a toughness and wit that would later become hallmarks of his comedic and acting career. Life as a rigger before entering entertainment. Hogan worked as a rigger on the Sydney Harbour Bridge, one of the most physically demanding jobs in Australia. This role required courage, stamina, and a head for heights, exposing him to the realities of manual labor. The experience shaped his character, teaching him to face danger and challenge with humor and resilience. While far removed from the entertainment world, the job exposed him to colorful personalities and unusual situations, providing inspiration for his later comedy. These years honed his ability to laugh in adversity, a quality that became central to his comedic style. The spark of comedy Hogan's first step into public recognition came in 1971 when he appeared on the talent show New Faces. Though not a professional comedian, his natural wit, self-deprecating humor, and distinctly Australian style captivated audiences. Hogan's comedic approach was raw, authentic, and unlike anything on Australian television at the time. His blend of charm and cheeky observations earned him instant popularity. Recognizing his potential, Hogan began to explore the possibilities of comedy more seriously. This chance appearance marked a turning point, revealing a latent talent that could elevate him far beyond the physical work he had known. The Paul Hogan Show, riding the wave of his early success. Hogan launched The Paul Hogan Show, which he starred in, wrote, and produced. Running through the 1970s and early 1980s, the show featured sketch comedy, absurd scenarios, and satirical humor poking fun at Australian life. Audiences loved Hogan's ability to laugh at himself, and the show became a cultural phenomenon, appealing both domestically and abroad. Its popularity extended to countries such as South Africa, establishing Hogan as an entertainer with international reach. His efforts were formally recognized in 1973 when he won the TV Week Logie Award for Best New Talent, cementing his rising star in Australian television. Early acting roles. Hogan transitioned gradually into acting, beginning with a cameo in the 1980 film Fatty Finn, a light-hearted Australian production. In 1985, he took a more substantial role as Lance Corporal Pat Clary in the television miniseries Anzacs, a historical drama about Australian soldiers in World War I. These roles allowed him to develop his acting range, demonstrating that he could handle serious material alongside comedy. By this time, Hogan was a beloved television figure in Australia, but the global stage was still ahead. His early acting experience laid the foundation for what would become a meteoric rise to international fame. International stardom, Crocodile Dundee. Hogan's breakthrough came in 1986 with Crocodile Dundee, which he not only starred in but co-wrote. Playing Michael J. Dundee, a charismatic bushman navigating both the Australian outback and New York City, Hogan captured audiences worldwide. The film, made on a modest budget, became a box office sensation, grossing hundreds of millions globally. Beyond financial success, it brought Australian culture into the spotlight and turned Hogan into a household name. He won a Golden Globe for Best Actor in a Comedy or Musical and received Academy Award and BAFTA nominations for his screenplay, a rare achievement for a first major international role. Career after Dundee. Following the first Crocodile Dundee, Hogan reprised his role in Crocodile Dundee 2, 1988. While commercially successful, the sequel received mixed reviews, and subsequent films such as Almost an Angel, 1990, and Lightning Jack, 1994, failed to replicate his earlier critical success. Despite these setbacks, Hogan's unique humor remained beloved by fans. He continued exploring family-friendly roles including Flipper, 1996, where he played a grumpy uncle bonding with a friendly dolphin, and the TV movie Floating Away, 1998. In 2001, he returned one last time as Dundee in Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles, marking the end of an era for his most iconic character. The personal cost of divorce. Hogan has been open about the emotional toll of his divorce from Linda Kozlowski, his longtime partner and co-star. After more than 20 years together, raising their son and navigating life in both Australia and the United States, her departure left a profound void. Hogan described the silence in their shared home as deafening. The everyday reminders of her absence, painful. Beyond the end of the marriage, he wrestled with the dissolution of a personal and professional partnership that had been intertwined with much of his adult life, making the process of moving forward uniquely difficult. Reflections on loss. Hogan has spoken candidly about the challenges of separation, emphasizing that divorce does not end pain. Memories of shared experiences, movies, photographs, and everyday life kept Linda's presence alive in his mind, making it impossible to simply move on. Despite bitterness during legal proceedings, Hogan expressed continued respect for her as a mother and a person. His reflections reveal the deeply human side of a celebrity often seen only through the lens of fame. The experience highlighted how personal anguish affects everyone, regardless of wealth, recognition, or public perception. Finding perspective. Ultimately, Hogan has sought ways to cope with the heartbreak of divorce. He acknowledges that while the emotional scars never fully disappear, it is possible to move forward and rebuild life. He emphasizes resilience, describing the process as learning to live with absence and loss while hoping for kinder experiences ahead. His candidness offers insight into the human side of celebrity, revealing the vulnerabilities behind the public persona. Hogan's journey through heartbreak underscores the universal nature of loss and the ongoing effort required to heal and embrace life once again. Enduring legacy. Paul Hogan's story is one of resilience, humor, and the pursuit of authenticity. From his humble beginnings in Lightning Ridge to international superstardom with Crocodile Dundee, he has remained grounded despite fame and fortune. His personal struggles, particularly his divorce, reveal the complex interplay between public life and private pain. Yet Hogan continues to inspire, showing that even in the face of profound personal loss, it is possible to find perspective, humor, and hope. His life reminds us that beyond every iconic role lies a real human being navigating the challenges of love, family, and self-discovery.